I was unable to pay him child support for a child that I was caring for. I was the one taking care of his daily stuff, on top of having to pay a man child support that he's not staying with. You ain't getting shit.
If you like intense courtroom moments and real justice drama, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more gripping cases just like this. Now, let's get back to today's explosive hearing. This one's a wild ride, a mother refusing to pay the child support she legally owes, and her meltdown in court is something else. The tension rises fast as she lashes out, tossing excuses everywhere while the father stays calm, collected, and quietly confident. His friends even join the virtual hearing to back him up. What makes this even more shocking is that she already lost custody of her kids, yet she's fighting tooth and nail to avoid paying over $3,000. You can feel the frustration in the room as the drama unfolds and emotions boil over. Stick around, this hearing gets more chaotic by the minute, and the judge isn't letting anyone off easy.
Information you'd like to offer to the court as it relates to this case?
No extra information. Well, you know what? She did. My son did run away when he was in the summer of before he turned 18. And then he went to go live with his brother. So that would that's what he did. And so he's lived with his brother for about 7-8 months. I can't remember the exact time. It's been a long time.
It's been a year.
And did you agree during that time frame for the child to live with someone else?
Yeah,
No.
to live with his brother.
No.
Ms. Hagwood, no one's asking you a question right now.
And just to confirm, sir, about how long did the child live with the other sibling?
It's about 7 or 8 months, I believe. I am kind of off. Like I said, it's been a very long time.
Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Sherry Ann Baldwin.
I'm sorry, is your last name also Hagwood?
That's my maiden name, and it's Haygood.
Haygood. Okay, thank you, ma'am. As it relates to the child support judgment, the state has calculated that you owe a total of $2,367.20 as of March 31st, 2024. I'm requesting that you pay that back at $150 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount, ma'am?
No, sir.
Explain to the court why you're not in agreement to the amount that you owe.
Well, I got a phone call.
From the start, you can sense the tension around Sherry Hack. The judge's expression says it all, pure irritation. She keeps interrupting, trying to twist the story while the man just sits back, calm and steady, showing he's got nothing to hide. Even more amusing, his friend appears quietly in the corner of the screen, watching the whole thing like it's a live show. It's hard not to find this courtroom moment both frustrating and entertaining. You can practically feel the energy clashing between them as she talks over him and the judge starts losing patience. Let me know in the comments how you see it, because from where I'm sitting, this hearing's about to take a sharp turn.
February 1st of 2022 from my oldest son, who is, Lewis isn't the father, Dylan Haygood. And he told me that my son Lewis is there. He's been thrown out. And he doesn't know what to do. So I start helping. Lewis comes over here and he's staying with me for a few weeks. He's staying with his brother. And then finally he moves in with me April 1st of 22. And he's been away from his father ever since. Me and his brother's been caring for him, his eyeglasses, his doctor's appointments, getting him to court. I have documentation from the court stating that he was with me and his brother, probation officers that are willing to whatever y'all need them to write up. But I was unable to pay him child support for a child that I was caring for.
And during that time, thank
That's
you,
just
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And during that time frame, when the child started to reside with you, did you petition the court to change the child support to reflect
Yes,
that
sir.
the child was living with you?
Yes, sir. I called y'all immediately and I emailed the court paper that I had stating that he was living with his brother. And then I went and got the lady told me to do this.
Ms. Haygood?
The whatever child support officer I spoke with told me to go file this with the courts. And it's my name is Sherry Ann Baldwin. I am the mother and the child of Luis Mendoza. He has resided with me since April 1st, 2022, and is currently residing in Johnson County. And it's signed and dated.
Again,
And
Ms.
then,
Haygood, Ms.
pardon
Haygood,
me.
The question that was asked is, did you petition the court to change the child support amount? Now, did you file a paperwork stating that the child was living with you? My question was, did you petition the court to request that the child support be changed to reflect that the child was residing with you?
Yes, sir, I did.
What's their case number, ma'am?
Well, I called y'all and told you that he was living with me and not the father. She told me to send in the paperwork that I had, so I did. And then she said she had 190 days to contact the father and that y'all would get a hold of me. And then she said that they froze the funds. And so I don't know.
Right. I've got to call it like it is. Her story doesn't add up. She's clearly dodging responsibility, pretending not to understand how the system works. If you want to change child support payments, you can't just stop paying. You have to go through the court, file the paperwork, and make it official. Ignoring that process only makes things worse. Every missed payment stacks up, and soon you're buried in debt. Either she's genuinely clueless or trying to play the victim, but either way, the excuse doesn't hold. The guy even said the child was living with his brother, but that doesn't erase her obligation. Until a judge changes the order, she's on the hook. It's baffling how some people think they can outsmart the system. Let's jump back in and see if she digs herself in deeper. But, Mr.
All right, and as it relates to the medical support, ma'am, the state has calculated that you owe a total of $849.32 as of March 31st, 2024, and requesting that you pay that back at $50 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount, ma'am?
No, sir.
And could you explain to the court why you're not in agreement to paying that amount?
Because I feel like I was the one caring for his needs. I was the one taking care of his daily stuff on top of having to pay a man child support that he's not staying with. I don't have extra money like that. I can't be taking him to the eye doctor and to appointments and feeding him and clothing him and paying him his father child support.
And just to confirm, ma'am, when you say that you're paying the father child support for a child that's residing with you, when exactly did you pay those amounts to the father?
I have documentation of every child support payment I ever made, and I have documentation of it.
And ma'am, were you able to review the report that was provided on the screen as it relates to the child support payment?
I couldn't really see. But
And
I
would you like
stopped
me to
paying
show that?
after April
April of what year, ma'am?
22. I stopped paying, and that's when I went and got the documentation that he was living with me full time.
All right, we have to understand one thing. The Attorney General's office is not the court. You can ask the AG's office to do a lot of stuff. You can ask them questions. You can ask them to file something for you that might help you, but they're not the court.
The judge isn't letting anything slide here. And honestly, it's refreshing to see. She's being called out point by point, and every inconsistency is getting exposed. It's been years since their divorce, nearly a decade, and she still claims she didn't know to contact the court about changes. Anyone with experience in family court knows you can't just decide things on your own. You have to go through legal channels. It's common sense, especially after this much time. But instead of owning up, she doubles down and gets defensive. You can tell she's about to lose her temper. And when she does, the judge steps in fast. The shift in tone is sharp. The courtroom goes from tense to explosive. Let's see how the judge brings this chaos back under control.
If you don't file anything with the court, then it's almost like nothing ever happened because the AG has discretion to do what they like, which means they could file something or they could not file something. They didn't file anything. Separately, what you're supposed to do is file something with the court, and nothing was ever filed with the court. I don't work for the AG's office. The judges in the courthouse don't work for the AG's office. So you can tell me all day long that you talk to the AG's office, but that's not the court. So I can't modify your order. You were responsible to modify your own order if the AG didn't want to help you, or if you wanted to do it on your own. It's very simple to do, and that hasn't happened. So you owe these arrears. It's a very small amount. You owe the full amounts that are owed. You decided not to make payments. So you owe $2,367.20, payable at $150 a month, and medical support arrears of $849.32, payable at $50 a month. If there's money on hold, then they will try to forward that towards those amounts. And then if there's any remaining balance, then those are the monthly payments. All right, y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You ain't getting shit.
You want me to find you in contempt of court? Ms. Haygood, I can fine you $50 for contempt of court for cussing in my court. So please, don't act like a child. We don't need
I
that.
thought I was off. I thought I hit the button. I'm sorry.
Okay, be respectful. All right, y'all can press leave to exit out, please.
That ending was rough to watch. She completely lost it, and the outcome was downright embarrassing. Realistically, she's probably not going to pay that $3,000. There's no record of any follow-up, and something tells me the father's still waiting for that money. But here's where it gets interesting. Part of me wonders if he even deserves the full amount. From what we've seen, the kid wasn't really living with him, which raises questions about the fairness of the ruling. Still, her behavior in court was unacceptable. Talking over a judge, even by accident, is a terrible idea. And when she blurted out, "I'm not paying that," she sealed her own fate. It was disrespectful, impulsive, and costly. Literally, the fine was only $50, but the embarrassment, priceless. Watching her attitude, it's not surprising she lost custody. Anyway, that's a wrap on this wild courtroom showdown. Drop your thoughts below. I'm reading every comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more courtroom coverage just like this. Thanks.